Hi everyone, back again. This is part 9 of An Australian Poet, and this poem is about the sport I genuinely love with a passion, cricket. I know it's not cricket season yet, but pre-season training started, so we're warming up to it. Now, this poem is a bit of a fantasy cricket poem. A lot of people in the poem named passed on, but this is like a fantasy dream. Every cricketer's fantasy would be this poem, and it's called "A Day at the Sir Donald Bradman Hotel." Under our burning sun, turf wickets that are rock hard and fast, there are legends in world cricket. The names will forever last. While baggy green pride runs through our willow soul and blood, we live and dream the game through fire, drought, and flood. Lillian Marsh was sitting at a bar, laughing about an aluminium bat. As Wally Hammond walked in the door, he hung up his felt hat. And he tipped a toast to Bradman and the history he made, and spoke of magic willow wielding from his trusty blade. Douglas Jardine called out across the bar, "Hey Wally, how's that?" Back in the day on uncovered wickets, it was all tit for tat. As the world's best cricketers came back together for just this one day, the hotel at Bowral was filling up the Sir Donald Bradman way. In the beer garden sat the rebel crew. They were puffing on Benson and Hedges, and Doug Walters and the Chappell brothers were memorising sledges. Greg asked his brother Trevor, "Would you like to bowl underarm again?" As his head went down and he replied, "I think about it every now and then." Then the Don Sir spoke up, "Never mind, the game is still doing bloody well. Magic moments in history were being seized at the Bradman Hotel. When Bill Brown asked the lads if they could have survived Bodyline, Hooksy rose up from his stool and said, 'My jaw, it's just fine.' Shane Warne looked up from his phone and he was laughing out aloud, while Kerry Packer was just sitting back, relaxed and looking proud. And then Richie Benno waltzed in and asked, 'Is everything all well?' And everyone started the heavy applause at the Sir Donald Bradman Hotel. Dougie, Tomo and the Chappells had playing cards on the table, and Greg had the poker face while Ian was willing and able. Billy the Kid was copying a serve from a grumpy Alan Border. As the atmosphere was glowing, more drinks were on the order. For cricket legends here and gone are all back for just one day, to see the future and the past, to toast and have their say. Even Paul Kelly was in the corner, singing Bradman one more time, and I couldn't really leave him out of an Australian cricket rhyme. In the true tradition of our game, the first one to walk was Gilly, while Ian Healy was still telling Porky Rennick Tonga not to be silly. And the coin was tossed for the next shout. It was Linwell to bowl the final spell, as the cricket dream continued at the Sir Donald Bradman Hotel. And it was getting near to closing time when Philip Hughes strolled in. With his Hollywood looks, 4:08 put all the ladies in a spin. The Don himself, sipping juice, quizzed him about the Abbott ball, and Hughesy replied with a grin, and forgiveness was the call. The War brothers were chatting away, the twins happy to see old teammates, but the saddest reality for us all is that time never waits. And cricketing dreams are priceless, while true legends will never die. The names will live on forever, far beyond the clear blue sky. Now as last drinks were called and all the players stood together side by side, the goodbyes were hard to swallow, but so is dignity and pride. And while dreams are free to dream and books are made to sell, what a day it would have been at the Sir Donald Bradman Hotel. Don't forget to like and share for me, please. Thank you, people. See you on the upside.